Hi, thanks for clicking on the video. If you were born in the 1970s and your life suddenly came to a complete stall, or I hear a firm no or something like this over the last few weeks, you're going to want to pay attention. The universe didn't stall your routine to punish you. It stalled your life to protect you. So looks like we are attracting a massive collective timeline here in the cards today. And we have to go back to a very specific moment in your deep past, because when someone was 7 years old, a powerful spell was broken. You stood in your part of America, somewhere at school, maybe on the playground, not necessarily, but that's the vibe. Kind of watching the autumn leaves whip around the asphalt, and the wheel of fortune turned. There's a generalization, generational cycle. It fractured right then, and it marked you and marked who you were going to be. Today, in June 2026, looks like the universe is bringing you right back to that exact frequency. So the blindfold is off and the heartbreak is over. So it's time for a final rebirth, I guess. Let's get into the cards, as I keep hearing quintessential, you know, like the big wheels on, riding big wheels on cracked pavement back then. Like, really just interesting words that I'm hearing. Uncertain future in that card there. Looks like, you know, sleepless nights, the whispered arguments in the kitchen, and the unvoiced fears of the adults that kind of seeped into your environment when you were a baby. So that happened to many, but for others, we're hyper aware of everyone else's moods just to keep the peace. So remember when we were able to play unsupervised until the street lights came on, and you, the free-spirited, aesthetic world that you wanted to build, didn't fit into the rigid, practical expectations of the 80s. So there is someone with me here today where a spell was broken for you when you were 7. You may not even know it. This is, well, your future, your fortune turned one day in the wind. Maybe you were playing outside. Again, maybe a teacher gave you a compliment and validated something. But something happened that very day. So whatever it is. For you, it did not make you a victim. You had never felt victimized by it, no matter what it was, but encouraged and enlightened. Educated mostly, like educated enough to give you the courage to believe in yourself. I believe that you have believed that strongly within yourself since you were a child. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, as I'm reading this, and whenever you clicked on this message, the planetary alignment and the things that are going on with us is very volatile. Cosmic sky is highly volatile. There are experiencing, we're all experiencing these monumental Saturn, Neptune conjunctions at 0 degrees in Aries, sitting directly opposite this person of you, Libra, Sun. And this alignment acts as a cosmic mirror, shattering old illusions and forcing a massive rebalancing of life. At the same time, we have Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius, so stirring up deep, collective undercurrents in your house of joy, creativity, and self-expression. So clearly, it's a good thing, because I know that you're holding your own very well, and you're not. You have many questions that will explain why you're here with me right now, but I'm feeling the broken routine of that Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a question. Why is the current state the way that it is? Why is this the current state that you're in? because the internal shift caused a total collapse of your daily grind here in the recent past. The cards here reveal a profound spiritual initiation that is just taking place, bridging a recent past, bridging the recent past directly into today. So the cosmos used the disillusionment, I can't even say the word disillusionment, of the reverse knight to perform an energetic extraction, clearing out centuries of ancestral Midwestern conditioning. I'm from the Midwest, and I feel like you are too. And the spiritual message begins with a profound sigh of relief in this card. So, because we do have the Three of Swords upside down, and it indicates through the page, through the worst of the heartbreak is officially behind you. For a Libra sun, conflict and emotional discord feel like a physical sickness, right? So this card does reveal that pain caused by the reverse Knight of Cups was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to break open a hardened layer around your heart. So the High Priestess used that quiet isolation to help you finally process, forgive, and release old betrayals. So this isn't just about a recent disappointment. It's the purging of a lifetime of keeping the peace at your own expense. Right? Right? Yeah. So it's like the swords are falling out of the heart. The emotional bleeding has stopped, and the tissue is actively knitting back together. So knitting your heart is what this looks like. Directly out of the healed wound emerges this is standing vividly against this lush June landscape for us. Look at this. Wow. A reminder of who you were at the age of 5 in kindergarten. The pure, untamed creative spark that you have inside of you. After that Knight of Pentacles in reverse broke your exhausting daily routine, whatever this is, the page arrived to inject fresh wildfire back into your veins. He doesn't care about the 30-year career plan or a steady, boring paycheck. He represents a sudden, exciting download of inspiration, a new passion project, or a desire to explore an unconventional path. And he is a message from the universe saying, you are allowed to start over. You are allowed to be a beginner again. Wow. So the universe had to stall your external life to save your internal spirit and who you are and the heart of who you are. Your heart. The matter of the heart of the matter. And the universe forced you to sit in the stillness of the High Priestess so you could heal. Now, cured of the need to please others or validate yourself through grueling hard work, you're being handed a fresh torch. So the message of June is, your sensitivity is no longer your weakness. Your sensitivity is no longer your weakness. It is your creative superpower. As a matter of fact, yeah, you're ready to build something entirely new, aren't you? Well, if not, get ready, because you are going to be fueled by joy rather than obligation. Yeah, rather than obligation, fueled by joy. But there is a little fork in the road. You know, that's why you're here. So mid to late June, as the calendar advances through June, the cosmic energy is going to thicken. So get ready for it. Jupiter just has this, entered Cancer, is squaring up your Libra sun. So while the upcoming summer solstice throws a bright, uncompromising light on your personal boundaries, the spiritual fire of that Page of Wands is going to bring you to a crucial junction. That light brought you there. That's directly beneath the heavy stalled energy. So it's a powerful, powerful map inside of you in this battlefield in the weeks ahead. I'm going to have to say that because the crossroads, the lovers, the Two of Swords, it's very center of this reading, directly anchoring that stagnation of your broken routines, right? It's flanked for you. The Lovers pushed this to a climax. This isn't necessarily about romance. It's about defining choice regarding your personal alignment. Born into a heavy cloud of an economic worry, you choose to absorb the tension to keep the peace, but you didn't stay a victim to it. You found yourself in the sandbox. You kept your light burning. You learned that everything moves in cycles. You built a sanctuary from scratch. You survived the brutal retail and fast food grinds of your early 20s when the work ethic of this time era in America tried to burn you out. Yeah, you learned how to bring nature inside. You created a safe, beautiful home and proved that you could grow deep roots in any soil. So I just see this is why this feels so heavy. Well, as far as turning inward and becoming burnt out, insecurity, or total loss of confidence at times, you might be feeling incredibly defensive, easily overwhelmed, or disconnected from your personal power. You want to step into the bold new future, but a part of you feels exhausted by the sheer energetic demand of keeping up appearances. So it's a warning to stop scattering your energy to please the crowd, as it is burning out your core identity, my friend. So, yeah. Wow. Just wow, guys. Yeah. That Ace of Cups in reverse, it's all of this tension. This is the emotional undercurrent of mid-June. I feel like something, it represents the chalice that is tipped over. Emotionally, someone here is running on empty, and you have poured so much love and care and peacekeeping energy into your external situations, relationships, or jobs, that there is nothing left for yourself. It's a spiritual boundary line, right? It signifies that before any new love, new project, or new career path can truly flow into your life, you must stop the emotional leak. And it looks like you're gonna. The universe is gonna let you. It's gonna help you. The Lovers, and your emotional cup being upside down. I feel like the stage is set for the final harvest. Yeah. And your internal landscape for June is entirely mapped out. The blindfold is off because the Two of Swords is reversed. A major life choice is demanding your signature, the Lovers, but your personal power is exhausted because the Queen of Wands is in reversed and your emotional cup is dry, Ace of Cups reversed. The cosmic pressure cooker is building. Wow. But it's building towards the final days of the month, you see. So, yeah. Like death in reverse and all of that, it's just, look at this. It represents a deep, stubborn resistance, but the way the cards look here is letting go of what has already died. And the spiritual message here is, it's clear. You're standing in the doorway of a massive personal rebirth, but you're still holding on to the doorknob of the past. Specifically, why the routine remains stalled. I see the why, and the fire's burned out, but you have outgrown your old life and the roots that you planted, the career structures you built, and the relationship dynamics you sacrificed, your own peace to keep other people happy. By now, they will have all run their course. The universe has declared them spiritually dead. Yet, as the end of June approaches, I see a part of you is gripped by fear. You are resisting the final ending because the unknown future feels terrifying, right? Compared to a familiar comfort of the old, compared to broken routine, even though it was your broken routine. And your 7-step roadmap to freedom, to break the current stagnation. We can release the death in reverse and step into your absolute highest power by the end of June. If you focus on the 7 actionable steps I'm sensing to declare the funeral, identify the exact job, relationship pattern, or old habit that is already spiritually dead, and consciously stop trying to fix it, stop the leaks. So, that firm no that we heard in the beginning, say a firm no to any social obligation, favors, or people pleasing tasks that drain your energy, to drain your energy while your emotional cup is running empty. And 3, bring nature further in. Repot a plant, buy a fresh cut flower, open your windows wide to let the fresh June air clear out the stagnation energy of the past few weeks. Honor that stagnation, though. Forgive yourself for feeling unmotivated, y'all. Forgive yourself for feeling unmotivated or stuck right now. You know, accept that your body and your mind required this break to heal old wounds. Choose yourself first. Fifthly, number 5, look at this, what you're choosing. Choose yourself first. When facing the big crossroad, choice of lovers, we've had, look at this, pick the path that aligns with your future peace. Card says, not the path that makes others comfortable, you see. So, and I guess you need to also feed that child, the child inside, the childhood spark. Spend 30 minutes or something, you know, doing something purely creative and childlike. But definitely, you got to spend at least 30 minutes getting your hands in the dirt in a garden or build something. But it could be Legos. Let the tower fall, you know. Take your hands off the steering wheel of the situation that you're outgrowing and trust the universe will catch you in the moment that you let go. This reading should resonate. God, if it did resonate with your soul, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your journey from that 70s childhood or 80s childhood to this massive June crossroad proves just how incredibly resilient you are. The blindfold is off, as they say. The worst of the heartbreak is behind you. And it is officially time to stop holding on to what you've outgrown. Drop a comment. Drop a comment below with I choose my peace. Yeah, to claim this energy and let the universe know that you're ready for your rebirth, right? Thank you so much.